What's going on, people? It's your man Jimmy V, and we are back at it with another episode of Straight Topics, of course. And today I have a special guest, one of my homies. She is originally from the Bronx, New York, East Coast stand-up. We out here. She is an actress, model, as well as an influencer. I want to welcome my homie Efrangeliz to the show. Thank you for coming.
Thanks, no problem. Thanks for inviting me.
So how long you been out here in LA so far?
So in May, it'll be 3 years me living in LA.
Okay, and how's the whole experience been?
It's been kind of rocky. You know, I like living here, but you know, you miss your family over there. So it's kind of
Right.
like you wish you can be at both places in the same time and still be like chasing your dreams with your family. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So where the whole dream of coming out to LA start? Like, what made you want to become an actress?
Disney Channel.
Disney Channel? Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to be on Disney Channel. So I always used to look up like, who do I gotta hit up? Who do I gotta send my headshots to? But I was also a little kid, so it's like I didn't have the help. If I would have had my parents' help, I feel like I would have been much farther.
Okay.
But I didn't, so I got a late start. But I still won't be on Disney Channel.
See, I was always a Nickelodeon fan. I ain't gonna lie, like the whole slime on Fridays. I used to go home every day after school and watch the same shows from like 3 to 6 all on Nickelodeon, and that was like, all right, that's what I wanted to know.
I mean, I did like Nickelodeon, but like the good shows were like That's So Raven.
Don't get me started. Hold on now, stop it. SpongeBob was the shit. I don't. But nah. I remember shows like The Famous Jacks, and that really opened up my eyes to one, seeing a black person, you know, on TV doing something dope. Matter of fact, rest in peace to that actor, because he did pass away very young, so that was tough. So as you guys can see in the background, we have some of Efran's work here, and as you can see, she's getting a little. You gave him the cold. That's what you be doing.
No, actually, he gave me the cold shoulder. He was trying to play me.
Gave you the cold shoulder. Okay.
That's Tyree. He loves to play me.
Right. Which too, shout out to We Good, because he is actually pretty funny.
Damn it!
Do you like sketch comedy more compared to the traditional acting?
I think the sketch comedy is good for like the social media aspect, you know, to build your audience now. So when you know, in the future, you know, you already have an audience.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you know, it's just like I said, that's just temporary. It's not something like I will see myself doing forever. Because once I get a kid, like I don't think I really care for sketches that much.
Okay, so then what's the ultimate dream role you could see yourself actually doing then?
A scary movie.
A scary movie. If we have any scary movie fans, make sure you comment your favorite scary movie and let us know. What is your favorite scary movie then?
Halloween.
That's
a
okay.
classic.
It's
what?
okay.
I love Michael Myers.
I just think the whole idea of you see him and then they start to run, and then of course the black person always dies first, and the white girl ends up tripping or something. I think that's just the normal thing. So
I don't know. I get scared every time. So.
Well, you are a model, as we can see. What's one thing that got you into modeling?
I did modeling more so just to start up, like to get me started in order to go into acting.
Yeah.
So you know, just to take pictures to get seen, and then bam, okay, you're getting seen. Now I want you in this.
Right.
More so, and obviously I was thinking differently. It doesn't always happen that way. So maybe modeling is not, you know, like the lane I'm gonna have to take. But I did just to start.
Let us know about the experience of modeling. Like, have you ever had a horrible photo shoot?
I never had a horrible photo shoot, but I don't like when photographers like make you look like a whole different person. Like they polish you up so well. So like when
the Photoshop aspect of it.
So like if it's really photoshopped, I won't post a picture. Or so now like when I shoot with photographers, I'm like, hey, I don't like. I'll send the example. Don't make me look like this.
Right.
Like I don't make it look as natural as possible. Don't make me
authentic.
Yeah, exactly. Because if I look like this in a picture and you see me in person, I look like a whole other
completely different.
Like no, so that's why I always tell them like, make me look like me. No,
okay.
Take a few pimples off and shit.
If there was a dream modeling photo shoot that you could have, like destination, the place, you're modeling for this brand, what would that be?
What brand?
Yeah. Wait, first location. Anywhere in the world. Besides the Bronx.
I don't want to shoot there. A cool location I think would be like Fiji.
Fiji. Ooh, that'd
like,
be dope.
By the huts and stuff.
Okay.
Like regular bathing suit type shoes and shit. I don't know, something nice and sexy. I don't know.
Okay. Photographers set it up. Okay. And if it could be for any type of brand, what would it be?
Victoria's Secret. Ooh.
That's normal. I feel like every girl does like Victoria's Secret.
Well, because I like lingerie shoots.
Okay.
So,
you actually told me a funny story about a lingerie shoot once. You mind sharing that with the people?
You mean when I got set up?
Yeah.
It wasn't a shoot. It was like a gig. And, you know, they told me that I was going to be basically a cocktail waitress for Michael Ealy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, name...
Michael Ealy.
Name dropping. Okay, yeah. Yeah, light-skinned dude with the eyes. That's right. Yeah, we working over here, man. Okay.
And they said you're going to be a cocktail waitress. So I was cool with it. And then I found out that I was going to have to be in lingerie. So I was like, why would they want us in lingerie? Oh, because it's a bachelor party. But I was like, okay, cool, because I'm just going to be handing out drinks. So when I get there, it's a bachelor party. Mm-hmm. But it's not Michael Ealy. It's just some random guys. And you weren't a cocktail waitress. They wanted you to be dancing on them. So, like, that was really...
Not your...
No, yeah.
Right.
Oh, and the guys felt it, you know, and they respected me completely because I wasn't down for it, so.
Right. Well, let us know about this whole La La Land, because a lot of times, you know, we're all always looking for gigs, always looking for projects, where we really just trying to get paid because we got bills that we all have. It's expensive out here, okay? So... let us know about your experience of just working on different projects with different people.
When I was with my agency, like, they used to send me on auditions, and sometimes it would be like $150 per day with nudity. Like,
with nudity.
With nudity. You paying me $150 and you want me to be topless?
Right.
Like, exactly. So, like, I completely will shy away from that. And it's not saying, like, okay, I need $1 million to be nude, but it would show, like, you're willing to pay. You know, it's this quality work.
How much is your soul worth?
Kind of, sort of, like, basically, right? But I wouldn't do, like, yeah, so I'll shy away from nudity, you know, depending on, like, how serious is, like, the project or where it's going, you know, like, if you're just gonna be putting it up nowhere, I'm not gonna be shooting nude for you, you know, stuff like that.
Exactly, okay. So, I'm glad you got that moral level.
Yeah, of course.
Because I've met a lot of people out La La Land, LA. You meet a whole lot of people that just come here and they said they want to be on the big screen, and they'll be like, we'll put you on the screen, but you're going to take off all your clothes. And they'd be like, okay, so quick.
Yeah, no.
And it's like, is that all that you wanted for?
You're right, exactly.
It's a trip. Let the people know one thing about you that a lot of people don't know.
I feel like a lot of people don't know that I have a son.
Hey, shout out to Johnny Yabba. Let him know. How old is he?
He's 5.
I remember first meeting him. We were shooting a few things for BYOD, which was dope. And he's got a lot of energy, personality, charisma. I see big things.
I know. I see big things for him too. You know, I wish he lived here with me. I feel like we could be like mom and son duo. But it's so hard out here. But you know, it'll happen eventually.
So he's living back home in
the East Coast with my mom's,
East Coast. Carolina. Okay, dope. A lot of people say, we've had this conversation, you have a similar story to
Taraji,
yeah. Do you look up to her?
I do. I look up to her story. I respect her more because she actually kept her son out here with her. That's how I would love to like have a like one-on-one talk with her because I want to know how like what does she do, like, you know, how was she able to
speak it into existence.
I always think it, you know, I always think it, but I just want to know, like, you know, like, because the struggle is freaking real. He was here and then, you know, I had to send him back, so
sorry about that. That's loud people in the background, but okay. Now for those people that aren't familiar with Taraji P's story, she came out here at like what, 26, 27, around there. She does have a son, young at the time. A lot of people told her, oh, if you don't get an agent by the age of 26 or something, you're not gonna make it. You got a son on top of that, so much responsibilities, so much stuff, and she kept on going. As you can see, I was first introduced to her through Baby Boy. You saw Baby Boy?
I've seen Baby Boy, but that's not. I don't feel like that was the first. Right? You know,
That you like noticed her.
Yeah.
Okay. Which too, see, there's a whole lot of small. I don't even want to say small because everything is experience. Everything's a level, right? So, but there are many projects that people work on that they don't see until later on. So a lot of people first got introduced to Taraji through Cookie on Empire. Oh. But if you've been following her for some time, you'd have known that she worked on a lot of music videos, and she also had her role on Baby Boy too. So
yeah, she's had a lot.
I always crack on her. She reps a few different parts of the country, but you're originally from the Bronx, New York.
I'm from the Bronx, New York.
And you're also from?
I lived in North Carolina for several years, 8 years.
If you could choose to live in North Carolina or the Bronx, where would you go?
The Bronx.
The Bronx? Why?
Huh?
Why?
It's just different. The feel is different. There's a lot more people. It's like more energy, more exciting. You know, I like crowded areas. North Carolina is like grass. Let's retire here.
Right. I really get along with New York, Chicago, Detroit, North Carolina, Texas, Miami. There's not like a whole lot of places. It's like, I don't know, the people, I don't know where you guys are from, but I feel like if you're from those areas, you're more down to earth in a way. Maybe I'm disrespecting some people out there. But
no, I feel like that's true. That's true. You say Boston though.
Comedian, of course. I'm from Boston, you know. Shout out to Bean, 508-617. We are out here, of course. But I don't know, maybe it's a culture thing or I don't know.
No, I feel like that's the exact same thing. Like it's here, like you meet people from those areas. Those the people like my crew.
Right. Squash it. Go ahead.
Like they're all from like those areas, kind of like that you name, like you know, Boston, New York.
Yeah.
Just Boston, New York, and New York and Boston.
She said the same things twice in a row.
Because that's where I feel like the realest people are from. It's either like the East Coast somewhere, and half the time is New York and Boston.
If you weren't in LA, where would you be?
Either probably New York or Atlanta.
Weren't you there for some time?
I wasn't like I was always back and forth from there. I lived in North Carolina and I was in Atlanta every week, 4 or 5 times a week, just doing background work because that's how I was trying to get into it. Okay. I'm taking my acting serious now, and then I was like, you know what, I moved to Atlanta. And then when I wanted to move to Atlanta, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna not even crawl. I'm gonna just walk and leave and go to Cali, and that's what I did. So yeah.
Well, see, dope, and I'm glad you are sharing your story because one thing I want people to take from this show is something they can learn from, you know. So how long have you been in acting for now?
Acting, so I would say like taking it serious, like actually taking action, like 4 years.
Right.
4 years.
So you had an agent?
No, I only had an agent this past year for like a year.
Okay.
But you know, I consider even my background work like taking my acting seriously because you know, obviously I wanted it to take me to, you know, other levels, and there was levels. Yeah. You know, started a whole year doing background work, then it was like, okay, I'm moving to Cali, and then meeting new people, small projects.
Nice.
I've worked on a few other things, fitness videos and stuff like that.
How were you able to get that first agent? Because that is it's tough. It's tough getting that first agent to actually believe in you.
I did a beauty pageant, like 3 years ago now. Well, 2 years ago. And one of the girls that I got really close to with, she was with my agency, and she put in a really good word for me. And bam, I got my agents, but it took so long. Like I was here 2 years, you know, and
dope.
Now I'm going on 3, so it took me time to finally get
it's
my
a process, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I recently just got my first agent, and I've been out at the time. I'd have been out here for 2.5 years.
Yeah, you see.
You know, so it's a process because a lot of people they come to LA and they give themselves a time span. They say, oh, within these 3 months I'm out here, or 6 months, I'm gonna get me an agent, I'm gonna book this, blah blah blah. And then after all that time comes, they notice it's much harder than they thought, and they just automatically quit.
Yeah, exactly. When I moved here, they told me to give myself a time span. They told me to give myself 6 months. And I actually came here like thinking like, okay, so I'm gonna give myself 6 months because I was gonna be away from my son.
Right.
So I was like, okay, yeah, let me give myself a time span. But then I was like, it's not easy. What you mean a time span?
Going as planned.
6 months went by. I was like, yo, I still haven't been in anything. What you mean? Like, I need a few more months.
Well, I think you got a dope story. You know, I'm rocking with you 100% of the way. You feel me? Right now, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. I just want you to say the first thing that comes to mind, okay? What's the first thing you do when you first get up in the morning?
Drink a glass of apple cider vinegar water.
A what?
A glass of apple cider vinegar water.
That sounds nasty.
Yeah.
Okay, no judgment. Favorite cartoon of all time?
Cartoon of all time? Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales. For a second, I thought she'd say Dragon Ball Z. I was about to go crazy, but okay.
Dragon Tales. I know, that sounds so childish.
You childish.
I'm childish.
You could remake any movie and star in it. What would it be?
Catwoman.
Ooh, that was quick.
I speak it into existence. I'm going to be the next Catwoman.
And that's the one with, what, Halle Berry?
Halle Berry.
Even though I didn't like that one.
No?
Nah.
She was so bad.
She was bad, that's why. So, okay, you picked a good one, because they definitely do that remake thing. You could have a superpower. What would it be?
Read minds.
Ooh, why so? You don't know what I'm thinking.
I just like to know what people are thinking. You know how some people can just walk into a room and try to like observe and read people.
For sure.
Just based off like what they're observing. So like being able to read your mind while observing you would be like cool. It's like, can I message you?
What's the worst job you've had and what's the best job you've had?
The worst job I've had would probably be Burger King.
Okay. Fast food. That's just tough.
I would never go back to fast food.
That's tough, yeah.
And the best job would probably be the one I got now, JetBlue.
Hey, okay, that's right. I'm saying, what's up with the buddy passes over here, man? I've been waiting. I've been trying to go back and forth. I'm going to start a sentence, and I just need you to finish it, okay? If I could work with anyone dead or alive, I would work with
Michael Jackson.
Mike Jackson. I look for a blank in a partner.
Communication.
If I wasn't a boss, I'd be a...
If I wasn't a what?
If I wasn't a boss, I'd be a...
CEO. Is that still a boss?
Levels.
Right, levels.
Levels. My name is Efrangeliz Medina, and I'm a...
Mother.
Ooh, I like that answer. You put that first, okay? Well, I want to thank you for coming on. Oh, and shout out to Snoop Dogg. Yes, I did steal that from your show. But I want to thank you for coming on my show. Let the people know any projects you have coming out soon and where they can find you.
I plan to be coming out with my own content in 2018. So be on the lookout for that. So be, go follow EFRANGELIZ. I'll be putting up my own content real soon. And as a big project, I'm working on getting an agency. My goal this year is to get land a role in a movie. So look out for that mainly.
In a feature film.
In a feature film, yeah.
Not just short film.
No, in a feature. That's 2018 goals, and it's going to happen.
And that's been our show, guys. Once again, I want to thank my special guest. Make sure you guys comment what you liked best about this. I will see it in the comments, and I'll be sure to mention that on our next show. In the meantime, in between time, it's been your boy Jimmy V. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at BeYourOwnDad. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel Jimmy V, and I'll see you next time.